Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. I will never bring another Filipina to America. And here's why. Just want to share this part of my story with you that I've never shared before. But let me put this out there. This has nothing to do with my ex-wife or any of the Filipinas that I met when I went over there. It has more to do with the spectacle surrounding their arrival. If you've been following me, you know that I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Probably one of the hippest, most countryest places in America. We're not walking around with straw hats and chewing on tobacco and riding horses through the street, and our houses still have doors on them, but it's not New York City. It's not San Francisco or LA or any place like that. So it's not like Hawaii where you see a lot of Filipinas. And I came to find out that there's a growing Filipino community in Louisville, Kentucky. But it's not like you see them all the time. So from the moment my wife stepped off the plane, I caught hell, really. See, this video is about the disrespect that you're gonna get from men over there. I mean, it's really pitiful. I should have known something from the beginning. My wife had failed the sputum test over here, so when she got to America, it was advised that I take her to the doctor, have a physical done, make sure that she didn't have TB, which of course all that was negative. But I'd be damned if the damn doctor wasn't hitting on my wife. See, he didn't know we were together. She goes in there and he does the exam and everything like that. And he's asking for my wife's phone number. The doctor now. How unethical is that? I could have had his damn job. That would have been lucky. Should have kicked his ass. But let me give you some context. When my wife arrived, June the 20th, 2014, she was 28 years old. She was 36. She weighed a little bit over 100 pounds. It's just a beautiful, typical beautiful Filipina. Hair down her back. I mean, just, you know, she was sexy, man. I was fortunate. Okay, I was 51. You know, I'm living my best life over there at the time. Let me turn around. I can't deal with this today. So I knew that. No, let me take that back. I promise you, I never saw it coming. The attention that she was going to receive in Louisville, Kentucky, and really any nice-looking Filipina that arrives in Louisville, Kentucky. She came over on the K-1 visa, so she wasn't able to work right away, but when she was able to work, she got a temporary job. And man, the hassle and frustration I'm dealing with these guys there, you know, every single day. They're on her, you know, they won't give her a break, you know, they're harassing her. This is really sexual harassment. She was riding to work with a coworker. It got so bad I had to take my wife to work. Had to confront a couple of guys. You know, say, hey man, look, you know, this is my wife, you know, she come here to work, XYZ, you know, I never had any problems, man, but I called hell. It's frustrating, man, and I'm just going to stop right here and tell guys, look, if you're thinking about bringing your woman over here, more than likely, if she's honest with you, she's going to tell you about experiences like this. You know, yeah, I did a video on the next pad, man. People are in love with Filipinos, man. I'm just want to be honest with you. And a lot of people, they're not going to take the time to get their passport and travel around the world and meet different people. They'll wait till you bring her home, and then they'll try to steal her. It doesn't matter. It could be people in your family, your friends. I was told one time by a friend of mine, Gerald Muhammad, he said, Calvin, he said, don't ever bring a single man to your house when you're married. And, you know, I basically abide by that. But in this particular case, it was business. You know, I was an insurance agent. It was a fellow agent. He needed some supplies. I said, hey, stop on by. I got a few extra, you know, enrollment kits that you could have. So he comes, you know, my wife answers the door. You know, she goes on back in her business. He's sitting in the living room. When I get there, the first thing he said, oh, you got a beautiful wife. Man, boom, tight. And he's going on and on. I had to stop him. Like, hold on, man. Did you come over here to see my wife? Or did you come over here to get the enrollment kits? So when you bring a woman, Filipino, over to America, man, she's basically going to be attacked. I mean, really. My wife couldn't even go to the grocery store. She couldn't go exercise at the park. She couldn't walk down the street. And with the reputation, you know, you got to realize it's Louisville, Kentucky, you know. We're not Neanderthal, but some of the people there are backward. You know, the reputation the Filipinos may have in a place like Louisville, Kentucky, every man thinks that she's fair game and they're easy and I can have them. This is what you're going to have to deal with. This is what I dealt with. And a lot of men deal with it if you're honest, especially if she's honest and she tells you. So this went on basically from the time we were there, in Buntak, June 2014, until we left to come back to the Philippines, December 2018. And everybody's experience is different. I just like to share it with you because I know on the live stream it says, yeah, a couple of people are thinking of taking the Filipino back. What's your thoughts? I say more power to them, you know. Most of the women that go over there, they act like they're supposed to act. They don't give any problems. It's the same thing with relationships over here. Most of the relationships over here, honestly, they're not bad. You know, but like I said yesterday, one bad story is too many. But for the most part, you're not going to have any problems like that. She's not going to run off, but you're going to have problems whenever you go somewhere, especially if she's attractive like my wife was attractive, you know, and has, you know, like I said, she was 36, 26, 36. And the roles kind of reverse. You know how foreign men are kind of valued over here and are considered to be the catch over here. Well, it reverses when you go over there. Now she's valued and looked up to as the catch. And the royal flush that you had over here, you now have a pair of deuces and a jack. She's got the royal flush now. It's a good thing to get to know the woman or man you're bringing over there, because she's going to have every chance to run off and be with somebody else, just like you do over here. It's good to know her character, which, you know, most of them people that listen to my videos, they're men, like 93% of them, and y'all just don't listen. I mean, I'm just telling you my story. Hopefully it gets through to somebody, because guys are coming over here, they're marrying women that they don't know. They've been knowing them for 2 weeks, and then they say, oh, well, we were chatting for a year. Doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I caught hell. I never bring another Filipina to America because it's just too stressful, man. I'm lucky that I really didn't get into it, because people will go there, you know, whistling at your woman. And I mean, we couldn't go anywhere because she was a stunner, man. And I guess that's a part of it, because I'm not even the jealous type. But when you overstep those boundaries where it becomes disrespect, it's no longer jealousy, it's disrespect. It gets frustrating, because who's going to, unless they reach out and touch you, there's really no crime. The police got so much on their hands over there now that, you know, no one's going, hey, he catcalled me, or something like that. But just keep this in the back of your mind when you're thinking about bringing a woman to your country, man, that everywhere you go, it's going to be all eyes on her. And you say, oh, Cal, everybody's exception, remember. Oh, I ain't got to worry about that. She's a good woman. Well, it's not the woman. Remember, this vlog is not about the women. It's about the men over there. And if you've experienced anything like that, put in the comments. I'm sure you have. Because every man over there thought that they had a chance at my wife. I mean, I couldn't even go to the barber shop with her. I mean, they just looking through her. Hey, man, buntai. I mean, because, Filipinos, they're just going to wear the tight stuff. That's just their nature. They're not even trying to look sexy, and they look sexy. And like I said, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I mean, it's hip there, but it's also country there. They don't see Filipinos all day long. So when they see somebody like that, it's like seeing Janet Jackson or somebody. And they lose their damn minds. So I just wanted to share that with you, man, and tell you that's why I would never do it anymore. I don't need the stress. Not at this time in my life. That's the reason why I stay over here. If I, long as I'm involved with Maryland, we'll stay here. Any Filipina that I'm involved with, I'm staying here because I just don't want the hassle. I don't want the stress that comes along with taking a woman over there. It's a spectacle, man. It's like a show. And if you can't handle it, it's going to cause problems in your relationship. So if you're in America, it's getting late. I know y'all probably watching those football games over there. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. You don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs. Just getting off second shift or you're on your lunch break. Hey, good morning. See somebody in the street or wherever you see them. If it doesn't put your life in jeopardy, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. It's about 6:30 a.m. Beautiful Monday morning. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. And today's not going to be any different. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Y'all walk up here to the corner with me. This is Margarita Village. Now, I live in Margarita Village Extension. This is owned by the city. That's why you see the sidewalks, the streets. Good morning, Man Bunzak. This is what Margarita Village Extension could look like once the city takes over. And I'll be glad because we've been there for 2 years now and it really gets frustrating when it rains. You got to walk through that mud and the fields and stuff. That's on one hand, but the good thing is I don't have a whole lot of neighbors. It's almost like living on a farm by myself. Okay, guys. I'll see y'all again next time.